and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Andre Drummond. Paul George is out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Tari Easton is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Now, here's Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Outside for George. Stolen by Brooks. Van Fleet outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Ooh, and there's Van Fleet with the easiest three on the floor. That coffin corner three.
Maxey passes to George. And the three off target. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Grimes passes to Oubre. Over Şengün. Oubre can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Here's George, following the score by Dylan Brooks. A three, and Paul George good for three.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. To see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Van Fleet. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. Brooks with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got five.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele's checked in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He may be undersized, but Van Fleet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
You talk about reputations, RJ. You have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So for the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Tari Easton. Tate comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. George finds Maxey. Back to George. Maxey on the wing. Here's Grimes. The 76ers with another miss. Rockets leading by 8. Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
An eye-catching jam there by the rookie Whitmore. He is so athletic.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Green. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Whitmore. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The offensive rebound. Here's Yabusele. Good on the triple.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Fires from way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Tate. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Tate's only got his first basket of the night. The 76ers trail by 13. Right side, Butler. Outside, Walker. For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Holiday. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. Green is checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the 76ers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Yabusele kicks to Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, Van Vliet will make you pay from downtown.
Butler passes to Yabusele. Edwards dishes to Butler. Here's Maxey. And nothing is falling for him right now. Rockets leading by 19 points. And the wide open shot from Green. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Butler finds Edwards. The 3. And it's Butler missing. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 21.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
Smith checked in for Alperen Şengün. Philadelphia also making some changes. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Yabusele. George comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And George kicks to Oubre. Over Eason. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5 points so far. The Rockets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And Van Vliet, here we go. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Look at the quick reaction by Van Vliet to get on that drive.
Pass to George. Here's Grimes. Back to George for 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
16.
Thanks for joining.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... And changing it up. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came in.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the left wing, here's Grimes. Misses the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Houston shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Rockets leading by 21. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Second team foul.
Here's Eason. Houston moving it around. Back to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers trail by 21. Outside, Maxey. At the elbow, it's George. Over Brooks. The 76ers with another miss.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And George gets it to go.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. On the wing, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
One of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Brooks finds Green. Now Eason. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Off target from outside. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. George passes to Grimes. Eason grabs the board.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Maxey. Butler passes to Yabusele. Pass to Oubre. Lets the three fly. They get it back. The kick outside to Butler over Smith. Oubre outside. George looking around. 6 to shoot. George double teamed. Three-pointer. Butler. George with the ball. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. They shoot again. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Oubre's got 7 points.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 20. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Cloak loose and stolen by Şengün. Pass to Smith. Over George. And it's Smith missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Oubre kicks to Butler. Back to Oubre. Shoots over Van Vliet. Oubre can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Now Şengün. 4 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Tate. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Justin Edwards.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Jalen Green comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Aaron Holiday. Maxey passes to Oubre. Over Eason. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Van Vliet. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Showing off his touch. Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Drummond finds Oubre. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Van Vliet wide open. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. Off target with his three. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Eason. Green with the ball. Van Vliet outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
A new lineup here for Houston. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Holiday against Maxey. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good. 76ers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. George finds Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Fred Van Vliet.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Here for your Rockets, number 21.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be